Hi, my name is Rebecca and I crave reconciliation. I've often struggled with self-confidence and low self-esteem. I was never happy with myself or with any of my successes. I often felt inadequate, especially when compared to my peers. This was especially evident when it came to athletics. I often felt like I was too short, too slow, not fit enough, or not good enough. Eventually, this feeling of not being good enough consumed every area of my life. In school, I never felt smart enough, and in my personal life, I never felt pretty or cool enough. When I was in grade 11 and 12, I had an amazing coach that I became quite close with. He helped me through these problems weekly. We would talk, we would meet for coffee, and talk things through. He was definitely someone that I put a lot of trust into. Shortly after I graduated from high school, I found that my coach was arrested for having sexual relations with someone on my team. When I found this out, there were so many emotions that went through my head and heart. They were all negatively directed at my coach. Hate, anger, betrayal, sadness, and uncertainty are just a few. I couldn't understand his actions, and at times I felt a deep sense of hate towards this man. I was unsure of everything that he helped me with, and I struggled to see if there was any validity in any of it. I found that the more negative thoughts that I had about him, the more sad and depressed I became. I felt like I was in this downward spiral of sadness and depression. An overwhelming and heavy weight was on my heart for a while. After speaking with my friends and family, I realized that I would have to forgive him in order to find a sense of peace. Growing up, I believed in God at an early age, but it never crossed my mind to go to him for peace. After many conversations and a lot of prayer, I was able to forgive my coach, but only through understanding the forgiveness that God has for me and all the wrong that I have done. God gives us this amazing gift of grace where no matter how much wrong or bad we do, if we ask, he will forgive us. 2 Corinthians 5:19 says that if we trust in Jesus for the forgiveness of our mistakes, God doesn't keep a record of wrongs, and he doesn't hold anything against us. He has committed us to the message of reconciliation. In no way is my life perfect now, and day to day I still struggle with the attitude towards my coach, but when I'm at my lowest points, I can turn to God. When I do, I feel this overwhelming sense of peace. My name is Rebecca. I crave reconciliation, and I found it in Jesus.